Okay, this should be good. Hello, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, wait, hold on, that's not capturing correctly. Hold on, there we go. There we go. Oh, God, those buttons are not loaded incorrectly. Hold on, okay, is it better? Okay, there's some technical difficulties. Yeah, so these are just how these buttons look even for me now. Dad, can you notice the black outline?
I can see them now. They have black on it instead of in there.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I think that's because I dragged the game window off screen because they were glitchy before when I did that. That's just how this game that's just how this game goes, I guess. But see, this is fine.
This looks perfect.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
Okay, a little shaky.
Yeah. Oh no, I was moving around the window screen, so that's probably why.
Okay.
All right. It's already Sunday. I'm getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. Oh yeah. So last time.
That's right. Yeah, Yuri. We tried to pick.
We tried to pick Sayori, and then we tried to pick Monica.
Like, yeah.
and so you're like, okay, I guess I'll pick Yuri then to make Sayori jealous.
Yep. That's how you do it.
Yes, this is our
not
game
good
plan.
advice for everyone out there, by the way, but we got this. So
like, make sure to quote us on all the terrible relationship advice we're giving.
Exactly. Please write down all our relationship advice, and then do the opposite, and you will have a happy, healthy relationship.
Exactly.
So.
See? We teach you the wrong things, so you can do the right things. I'm getting increasingly anxious about you. Oh, I already read that. Keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person. Person in general.
Yeah, intimate.
There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Just the two of us. Meanwhile,
we can read it if we try.
Yeah. It's like we gotta work together on this. I can't decode it. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. Putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but like I feel kind of ignored right now.
Yeah, exactly. What the heck?
But I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside while she might need me? Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. It's Sunday. Well, yeah, we good.
What else am I gonna do? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. She's playing basketball. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Oh, this is you.
Hi, Melville.
I sit down in the room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
Yeah, just didn't really care. I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals that decorate wall decorations that she's had for years now. Better.
If you came over more often, it would be such a mess. It wouldn't be such a mess.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna clean your room for you. God.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like, right?
I have a little.
Exactly.
I have a little responsibility.
Yeah.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
There you go. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today?
I was just Sunday chilling.
Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Ooh.
Yeah, well, I pushed her off a cliff, so,
yeah.
Mission accomplished. Yeah, but... Wait, how do you know that? Sarah had already left by the time we decided that... decided that the last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That Monica.
Well,
That's true.
I think it's working. I think the jealousy thing's working.
Aha! We're gonna get her.
We gotta get her.
But what about you? Aren't you going to help Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online.
Good for her. She's already getting ready for COVID.
Yep. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
So it's just me and Yuri then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Yuri stares in a random direction. She spun a wheel to decide.
We just need to tell her that we like her.
Yeah. Well, get to it. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. Finally get to the point. I like you.
Yes.
I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Melville.
Yeah. You know too much. Puts a silencer to your forehead.
Yeah. Cow, kill him.
The cow, both the cow and the chicken pull out guns.
Yeah, like, is it bothering you, ma'am? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all.
I mean, that's like true, but you know, it's a point.
Yes, but Christopher wanted Sayori's story, so
Yeah.
just accept us and we can get on with dating.
Yeah, exactly.
So you wouldn't have come over here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? Wow. I'm getting punished for being so selfish. Yeah, it's the most selfish character in this story.
Yep.
I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today.
Oh yeah, I didn't do anything of my own volition.
Yeah, not only is she not dating us, but now she's like, you coming over is the universe punishing me.
Yeah.
So it's like, wow, I don't know how to go with this one, son. I've never had a woman tell me, like, my presence is the universe torturing her.
She fucking hates us.
I know. It's like, what the heck? So let's see if we can pull this. Maybe we can do it. Turn this around to 180.
Yeah, you know.
Let's see. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's see if we can pull this off. It just wants to torture me.
It's like, I think we can make this work, Dad. I think
We can make this work. We got this. We got this.
we can do it. Sayori, what the actual fuck? I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Yeah, have you not gotten the point? Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Melville. But...
Yeah, but I've had you ensnared as well.
You're wrong. Nothing happened to me. Wow. I've always been like this.
I've always hated you, Melville.
Yeah, you've always been torture. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Melville? I guess I have no choice this time.
Fuck you.
The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that?
Did you know? I'm sorry.
No, we didn't.
Sorry.
Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. what reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me.
Fuck, man, I don't know what to say to that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in shock.
That's out of left field. I didn't expect that one.
Yeah, this is...
Yep. I agree, Melville. I have no idea what to say to that one.
I will be honest, this is one of the major things that this game does, is that, like, it does not shy away from depression.
Wow, just in your face.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever seen this particular cutscene?
Yes, I've seen this cutscene.
Okay.
Can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? This is like, I don't fucking know. Why is it that you've never told me about this? It's probably because it's not really a speaking matter.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Wait.
I can't eat, though, much less there.
Oh,
so, right.
Dasup 1. Thank you so much for the follow.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Why is it you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've betrayed you as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. The soup responded with a cat with sunglasses.
Sweet.
I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. Dude, she literally said that this is the line of reasoning that causes her pain.
I know, right? We're just shoving knives in her emotional heart.
This isn't the route where we date her. This is the route where we just make her as depressed as possible.
Exactly. Next scene, Sayori is checked into a mental rehabilitation facility. This is not good. We suck at dating.
Yeah, the soup says friend zoned.
Totally, right?
We're
just charging right into the friend zone. We are not doing well here. So
all you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Melville.
It's like, God, have you even been listening to a single word that I've said?
Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes.
But then it's just a wellspring of despair.
Yeah. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Oh my god!
I forgot that was
Holy
the line.
Crap!
I forgot about this line. It's been a while since I've seen this.
Jeez and Pete. Sayori. Oh. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, aka girls,
yeah.
It feels like a spear going through my heart.
Well, I have a second spear here. We can even it out.
And then the cow's got a gun. So that's why.
Kiss now. Kiss now. Well, is that ISTG? I assume there's an acronym. I don't know what it means.
That's why I decided the world would just want to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. I have no idea.
You're right that I don't understand. And, like, I don't think I can make this better, but here goes nothing.
No, yep.
I don't understand you. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. I'm leaving.
Well, yeah, wow, yeah, that's it. It's like, don't want to.
Oh, okay. ISTG means I swear to God. Okay.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
I have a new one in my vernacular, so.
Nice. Yeah, me too. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to, whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Melville.
Yeah. Fucking listen.
Yeah. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streak down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am.
You're right. The end.
Yep. Cool. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace.
Alright, this is good. That's good.
Yeah?
Melville?
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. And if I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Melville?
I wouldn't have a bat to your head any other way. Sayori isn't hugging me back.
Oh, not good.
Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No.
I thought they were gonna kiss.
Yeah, this is definitely not how this is super.
Yeah.
Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Melville?
Sayori barely manages to speak in between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her is to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. Oh, yeah.
That's mine. I don't know.
It was just like, well, I saw Sayori, and I'm like, why isn't Dad saying anything? And my mind had to process.
What's funny is I saw that, I'm like, oh, cool, I got an easy line.
Yeah.
Silence. Got it. All right, so.
Sayori is in her depression arc. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Except the depression arc has been her entire life, apparently.
And even you won't just let her not say anything. You're just like, nope, you gotta say something, Sayori. You gotta.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
God, this is depressingly similar to me when I'm panicking. just the I don't know.
No, yeah, that's, believe me, I'm there with you. It's like, you know, if I knew, like, every time someone's like, what's wrong? I'm like, I don't know, I'll figure it out later. Like, it's going to eventually come out, but I just don't know, you know?
Yeah.
I just know I'm mad or sad or whatever it is. So,
definitely.
It sucks. It takes me forever to figure it out.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Melville. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary, too.
The scare of warmth. Sayori lets me go. And she does so, as she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I
Is
want.
that...
I
oh,
promise.
that's okay. I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have ever plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But when have you ever forgiven me? Sorry.
Exactly, right?
It's almost time for Yuri to meet at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, she did just have a panic attack. I don't know if hanging out with more people is the correct solution.
You understand, right? Come on, up, Juno.
I was wondering why you paused earlier. That makes more sense.
Yeah, well, they let my puppy in here. They let Juno in here. So.
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but like, whatever. But I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. Say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. Hydration check. Oh wait, for us or for... I mean, we're good. I drank water a while ago.
You should get some more water, but while you're doing this before Yuri, because you're Yuri anyway.
No,
Wait, no,
you're
I'm
Yuri. Yeah.
I'm Yuri. Oh my, I am Yuri.
Yeah.
Hold on.
You gonna get water?
Some hydration.
Alright.
Yes, let me get some hydration. No, that one's already been drank.
I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Just like a lot more depression.
Exactly. I think we did pretty good. I think we pulled
yeah, I mean, well, like
something out of the pits of despair.
We got a
I think
date.
we did good. Yeah, exactly. We do. We have a date. And so we're going in the right direction.
As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? I wasn't trying to break into your house.
Thank goodness. You're oh wait, sorry.
Mommy. It's like, Mommy, someone's trying to break into the house.
Yeah. Some pretty girl's trying to break into my house. Wait. No, okay.
Yeah. You're a little early.
Pretty girl, please break in my house.
I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time?
No, I just got here.
I just got here about an hour ago.
Mm-hmm. But I started to get really nervous when no one answered the doorbell.
You could always have texted me.
Oh, yeah.
No, I get it. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
Ah, I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
Yeah, it should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Shit.
No, I was going to say.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, hello, Zero-san.
Liars.
At least I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
It's so clean.
Don't judge me. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I cleaned it before you came over, so...
You realize we have a girl in our room, right?
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, we're cool.
That's
So, girl...
very considerate of you to do.
No. I actually did that because I hate Yuri, don't look in the closet. Says the soup.
There's everything stuffed in, and I think at least 2 dead animals, which we're not going to talk about.
We have 2 corpses in our closet. Don't look there. I decided to make it like one of your horror books that I read.
Yeah, it's like that's when I thought I was going for you before I went for Sayori. So now it really feels weird. So go on.
I'd be really embarrassed for everyone to be a mess if you to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean.
No. That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. It's the closet.
Oh my god.
I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Oh, just got back from playing Tower 18. How goes the anime dating? Pretty well. We got a date to the festival, and all it took was one mental breakdown.
Yeah, I know, right? She totally broke down. So she called this torture. Yeah. So that was pretty bad.
Yeah.
So, but we pulled it off in the end and got a date somehow, even though she called us torture.
Yeah.
So I think we're amazing. So, personally. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I just spacing out.
It's fine, it's fine. I do all the time.
What do we have in our desk drawer that's so embarrassing?
I don't know, porn. I let go of Yuri's
probably
wrist.
It.
She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started?
Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements.
Atmospheric enhancements? That's not a word.
Yes, it is. It's called bending. Haven't you seen Avatar?
This is... God, please don't start making out. Oh, look, we're on our
lighting and aromatherapy candles.
Oh, wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far.
Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more.
More cupcakes.
More cupcakes.
That's great. I love cupcakes. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Ah.
Yeah, you'd stab a man if given the right circumstances.
Yeah. Intense?
Yeah, like intense. You know, like camping. I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
Why, yes. No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved.
Yeah. But don't worry, we're not gonna date you. We're on the Sayori route.
I'm kind of happy. Uh-oh. We're leading her on.
No.
We're leading her on.
We'll get our head straight. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. So when is Yuri going to whack us with a shovel and bury the evidence? That's chapter 2. So we're getting there.
Oh, good.
Yeah. You can relax a little. I'll be dead soon.
Relax. I brought some things for relaxation.
Yeah. Have you ever played Wii Sports Resort? It's one of the most relaxing experiences of my life.
I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Let's see.
Well, I have this shovel and this neurotoxin. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be really neat. What's with that wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils.
Okay. Yeah, you smash it up against things, and it gives them a smell.
That's not diffusion, that's fusion. So...
It's fusing the wooden object into whatever
It's pretty-
object you
yeah.
choose.
We put essential oils in the centrifuge and make it go around at the speed of light and smash into other essential oils.
Yuri's
And
sacrificing us to the dark gods. Yeah, that's what that is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all.
Ah, is that so?
No, I lied to you.
It's one of my favorite contributors of positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood in the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic.
Yeah, I was like half looking at the dialogue, and so when you said romance, for some reason I assumed that was the last thing.
No, I was trying to emphasize it because she's totally hitting on us.
Yeah.
So we just need to make sure that we keep on the Sayori story.
Oh no, don't worry. We're good.
All right, yeah.
I'm gonna send some art from relatively new Lost Word chat in Discord. It looks real sick. I'll make sure to check that out after the stream. Thank you for that. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes the switch on the bottom. In a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole in the top. Wow, that smells terrible. What kind of mood is this one for? For funerals.
This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells like sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer, and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that this will be perfect for sharing our poems?
Whatever you say.
Mm-hmm.
Does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion if anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yes.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah, I have it over here.
Yeah, sure.
Yuri is kinda...
Yeah, they only look like just pieces of toilet paper.
Yeah.
It's good, yeah. This is the high quality of your origami paper.
I mean, Melville did say Yuri was intense, so, I feel like...
Yeah, maybe. We won't be using the paper for folding origami.
Oh, thank God. I mean...
Oh, I know, yeah. It's pretty much only used for bathroom. Yeah. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them.
Yeah, sounds manageable. Oh, yeah? What will these be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang it from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea you were so good at this, Yuri. Man, I'm really just hamming you up here.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you put it.
Yeah. Yeah, almost like sadistically crazy, as I would put it now.
Mm-hmm.
What is she even trying to do with all these stuff? I'll see you sound. I did try to make myself sound like Sonic when I read that. I was doing the like, hey guys, Sonic here. Yuri giggled.
Hey, Yuri, Sonic here. We'd love to help you participate with an origami doorway thingy.
Gotta go essential oils. That sentence does not work. Yuri giggles
No,
with
it does
red
not work.
cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's a marker, Melville. You can write any characters you want.
So I have 2
I'll help you
OCs.
once I finish cutting the ribbon.
Alright. Sitting on the floor together, the 2 of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. They're definitely gonna start making out? No, they're not. This is the Sayori route.
I don't know. It could go either way. I mean, they are doing origami.
Man,
So-
DDLC is an amazing dating sim.
That's how most people get married, is origami.
Yeah, no, it's good. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife.
Uh-oh.
Methinks the
Love me
Greek
or I
gods are
cut
calling
you.
for blood.
We can do a suicide pact. So no.
Have you ever heard of
no.
slitting your wrist?
Yeah,
The knife
like.
is strangely beautiful and blood-covered.
Uh,
The silver handle is an intricate pattern of red. Weaves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. It's a sonic knife.
blue blood. That is alien. Just want to know that.
That's no ordinary pocket knife. She gonna sacrifice us to Vecna? I don't know who Vecna is, but probably.
Yep, it's happening.
Yeah. Looks really fancy.
Well.
Yeah, she's like, that wasn't the knife we're gonna use. It's actually this one, and it's just a blood-covered kitchen knife.
Yeah.
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
You're going to think it's weird. Uh-oh.
Oh, Vecna from Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen seasons 1 and 2, and then when season 3 came out, I wasn't like I like that's when I lost interest in watching TV at around that point. So I have not. So I've only seen up to season 2. But
you gotta see season 3 and 4. Or wait, yeah, season 3.
I've been watching some
think 3
TV
and
again,
4.
so I probably would watch. So I probably will watch 3 and 4 at some point. Season 4 is out actually. Yeah, I do know that because my family members, or some of my family members, have been watching season 4.
Well,
I know my
had
mom
saw
has.
season 4. I just didn't, and that's why Vecna sounds familiar. But I was thinking like, okay, it's a D&D, but it's kind of like, well, I guess kind of since it is there. But yes.
Yeah, you're going to think it's weird. Oh no, you already said that. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. It's each their own, you know? Like, if you're murdering, that's just a you thing. I don't care.
If you promise you won't be weirded out.
Yeah, I promise. Fingers crossed.
All right. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives.
Oh, really?
They're just so pretty. I can't help it.
Oh, she's a Sakuya fan. I get it.
Yep. Hey, I'm with her on that.
Yeah, no, yeah, you can relate to this character.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, see, I knew we should have gone for Yuri.
Well, it's too late
if we
now.
would have gone Sayori, we definitely would have gone Yuri.
Yeah.
I mean, nice chick, definitely. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger? Maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this.
You're super fucking weird.
Yeah. You're laughing at me.
No, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you.
But you're not laughing,
Yeah.
so I guess I'm laughing at you.
It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. And sharing is stabbing.
Yeah.
Why is there a blue Aya in UM? Well, because everyone wanted Aya 2. Wait, no, Aya 2 already existed. That's fucking Hatate is Aya 2. But so now we have Aya 3, which is just blue Aya. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. Yeah, Dad, do you have any idea what I'm talking about?
No clue. I
So-
mean, no clue.
Okay, so I've shown you 18 before, but it was months ago. In Toho 18, there's another Tengu character like Aya from Toho, or like Aya, and her name is Megamu from what I remember. Have you played Dial Town? I've never heard of Dial Town. What is that? Well, it's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Dad?
Me?
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Please don't stab me.
Yeah, no.
Besides,
I know. You realize we were laughing at the girl with a knife
yeah,
that loves knives. That's
Definitely.
probably not the best thing to do.
I think this is hilarious because I remember it's like what I remember one time you giving like a random piece of advice, just like never piss off a woman with any type of knife. I don't remember how it probably wasn't like, you know, like legitimate advice, but it was still something I remember you saying to me, and it's fucking hilarious.
You know, even if it was a joke, it's true. So
Never piss off anyone with a knife.
That's a good thing too. But
Oh, Dialtown is
on to the story.
Dialtown is a dating sim like this, but it's more realistic, extremely weird, and the characters have phone heads and stuff. Weird. I might check out that game at some point. That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might show it to Dad, like I'm doing now. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that.
It is, isn't it?
You're relaxing our expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Yeah, we could have a duel. Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. I like how he had to specify with the handle.
Yeah, exactly. Right? No, it's good. This is good. That's a good sign.
Yeah. Feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? From Amazon? Curious.
Definitely.
Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife in my index finger. I remember there was like an Alpharad video where he showed a picture, or like he showed, or like where he's like talking about being like a child lost in a Walmart, and he showed like a picture of like a store, and he's like, and then he says like, and yes, for anyone who doesn't live in America, yes, this is what an American supermarket looks like, and the picture zooms out and there's like guns. I just thought that joke is hilarious. Curious of its sharpness, I feel ill to point my knife in my index finger. Ow! That was like really dumb.
Will? Why did you do that?
I thought it'd be cool. Didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it.
It's my fault. I should have warned you. The knife is extremely sharp. I can cut through skin like it's paper.
I feel like if you touched a knife with paper, it still wouldn't, you know, stab it. Or like it wouldn't pierce it. But...
You're missing that she's just saying I can cut through skin like paper.
Yeah, well, you know.
Oh no.
Yeah, she likes to live on the edge.
Boom.
Yeah, just like the soup and Chad be like, no shit. Just a small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, then I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound.
Oh my gosh.
Feel her tongue curl around my finger. I startled and instinctually pulled my hand back. What the fuck?
Oh. Wow. If she isn't coming on to us, I don't know what it is.
Nah, you know, I think this is a completely normal interaction. As the soup just mashes every button on their keyboard.
Please forgive me.
No.
I wasn't thinking.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri.
Yeah, this has turned weird. So, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It was kind of hot, though.
Yeah, exactly. What? I mean, this is like super hot.
Sure, it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I mean, it's not that I didn't enjoy it.
No, exactly. Wow.
She was trying to help, right? You know? Yeah, I think you're overreacting a little. It's only like creepy.
Creepy sexy. Yeah, that's just
She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? What that mouth do? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna kick you out of my house now. I got things to do. This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return.
Melville, did you really just do that?
Now we're even. An eye for an eye. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I probably did. I knew that would be a bad idea. It's not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. Now it's suffocating.
You're so weird, Melville.
Yuri giggles shyly. You're calling me? I was gonna say that as a joke.
Wow.
Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your... Oh.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding.
I see. That's relieving.
Tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. Looks better than I expected, and will be very effective as a door curtain. Looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Oh, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task?
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy some paint tablets.
Oh, that's right. I didn't do that. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets.
We'll need about 6 cups of water to put on each tablet in. Do you mind fetching those for us?
Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be back in a minute.
Thank you very much. She better not be undressed when we get in. That will really just sidetrack our Sayori thing. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups up too much, it will be too diluted.
Yeah, no. See, if that happens, all we have to do is hold up a cross and say, I'm waiting until marriage.
Well, or just, I don't date vampires.
I don't date vampires. Yeah, that works too.
That's pretty much it, you know?
Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use the small plastic cups rather than the full-size glasses. I put them on a plate and ate to catch any paint that drips, then bring them back into my room. Yuri?
Yes? Okay,
I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. That nothing. Your face is a little red. It's too hot. Is it too hot in here or anything?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Ah, neat. What will it say? Stabbing yourself makes you feel alive.
Yes.
What are you going to... Oh, he literally asked, what are you going to write? Well, I could have made that joke.
Well, blood. It's what's for dinner. It'll be more fun to surprise you.
Harry smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out well, how the fuck am I gonna know what to write then? After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as the color guide from the paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner of watercolors feels like feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing.
Ah. I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Dad?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Here he stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person.
Yeah. Or cosplaying as Sakura Yuzuyoi.
Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Ah, well, I'll make sure to never achieve that for you, even once.
Yeah, exactly. All she wants is us, and that's it. And
no. So that's, well, no, all she wants is one other person. So not only is she not gonna hang out with us, but we're gonna make sure that she doesn't get to hang out with other people as well.
Oh yeah, might as well just compound the torture. Yes.
Yeah, no, we make everyone depressed. That's our goal. So that's so. Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my hand to bump into hers. Several bones shatter.
Yeah.
Sorry! Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt. Just a little startled. That's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get that for me.
It's not your fault. We all make dumb mistakes. Your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. Rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here.
Oh wow, this is sending mixed messages.
Yeah. No, don't worry. We're still on the Sayori route.
Yeah,
Don't you
look
doubt
like
a thing. I pat down Yuri's face and ace the neck with the towel. Yeah. It's too hot. Like, her face starts disintegrating. Something wrong?
It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand. Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Wait.
Don't pull back.
Yeah, exactly. Just for a little longer.
Her eyes are so far apart. Yeah, I feel like it's just an anime thing in general. You typically have a lot of space around here. Well, my mouse isn't capturing, but in between the eyes. I'm gesturing at the space of my mouse, but I'm like, wait, I'm pretty sure I set that to where you can't see it.
It feels really nice.
I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books, almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist sends a tingling sensation from my arm. I'm slowly sliding away from the Sayori route.
I know, right?
And suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. She bashes my head. Yuri slowly pulls away.
Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today.
Don't kiss in all caps.
I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. My God.
We almost kissed her.
Nah, look, we're fine. We're still en route. Look, it's just like Sayori. It's like we're walking on a tightrope here.
Yes. Well, we seem to have more luck with Yuri that we're trying not to get with than with Sayori that we are trying to get with.
Yeah, because love doesn't come easy, all right? Gotta work for it.
Yuri's about to kiss us, and meanwhile, Sayori's saying we're torture.
Yeah.
What is that?
And I'm sure it'd be the exact opposite if we tried going for Yuri, so... The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. Haven't y'all met Monica yet? Well, yeah. Oh, no, we've seen Monica plenty of times, but she's not dateable.
No, we tried, but we couldn't.
No, we did. Actually, we did not try with Monica.
Well, I did in my mind. I'm like, oh, we'll definitely go Monica. And then, of course, she wasn't even an option.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, it's just like, write a poem, and then Monica isn't there.
Yeah, exactly.
I remained silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieved my own brush and continued following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the painter as a whole, it's pretty and natural looking.
I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now?
Not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true, but won't that take a while?
Well...
Yeah, I'll just go into subspace. Time moves slower there.
I'll just use the Song of Time. So...
Yeah, no, I'll use the inverted Song of Time. That slows time down by half speed.
Yeah. Well, then it'll take even longer to dry.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no.
Perhaps it would be best to leave it here. Then have you bring it in the morning.
Oh, yeah, also, does Soup ask, does DDLC cost money? So, on Steam, Doki Doki Literature Club is actually free, but there's Doki Doki Literature Club Plus, which on top of having the main game also has, like little, it has, bonus scenes as essentially, like a prequel. It's basically, like, prequel scenes about, like, how, like, the club and its members came together. And that costs money, but just this, like, standalone, this is completely free.
Perhaps it would be better to leave it here.
Read that.
Yeah. I can do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Ew.
You say that like you're glad it's over.
I mean, I am. Don't get me wrong.
Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
Oh, you absolutely were. No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done.
I see. Good recovery.
Yeah, it was kind of boring, lol.
Yeah, we almost kissed her and we wiped down her neck and face. This is not...
Yeah.
I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping that we'd have extra time after finishing the work.
Well...
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. It wouldn't be too... I'm sorry.
It would.
Okay, yeah. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is we got everything done, right?
Yeah.
So... I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I wonder why. Sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. I suddenly got hungry, but I just ate a chicken sandwich like an hour ago. Yeah, that happens sometimes. I get that. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then,
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today, it kind of sucked.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because I didn't want to hang out with you. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over. We can go out somewhere. I forgot, you don't like going out much. I stumble over my words. Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so.
You're right. You're very thoughtful, Melville.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Oh God.
I kind of like that about you.
Well, maybe if you could back up, you could appreciate me from a distance. Yeah, social distancing, folks. 6 feet.
Yes. Wear your mask.
Jump scare. How am I supposed to respond to that? I didn't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back.
Sayori.
She's jealous.
Hi, Melville.
Sayori, I wasn't dating. I mean, just now we weren't.
It's okay, Melville.
I don't think this is gonna help things.
I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, wait. Oh, really? Because I'm about to kill you. That's too bad.
Just like Mr. Cow, Mr. Chicken, get her.
Yeah. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course.
Sayori beams.
Yeah. So I'll see you tomorrow.
Clearly embarrassed, Sayori hurries off. Sayori waves goodbye to her. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
Yeah, and it was even worse than I imagined. Sayori POV, I'm gonna freaking kill you. Oh, what the Oh, I hit the auto button. I didn't skip anything, did I?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. See what? What are you talking about?
You know how much fun you were having with Yuri.
Hello, Yamadesu.
How much fun you were having with Yuri.
Your dad and son plays visual novel, real. Yeah, this is me showing my dad Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yeah. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy.
You know, like, well, the impressive thing is that somehow I have not shown my dad, like, a playthrough or anything of this game in the multiple years it has been out, so...
Yeah, now. This is good.
Yeah.
That you've made such good friends.
Yes, you get it. Friends. It ends there.
Yes, that's it.
We're on your route, Sayori.
That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
Oh, that's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Melville? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half?
Oh, because I'm using the split in half heart device in order to...
We didn't even do anything. This is not fair.
We practically flirted with Yuri. I feel like that's something.
No, I mean, all we did was... Yeah, we did. But it's all good.
She would make good waffles? Wait, hold on, explain?
Well, if you could find a girl who can make good waffles, that's a keeper. That's definitely a keeper.
Well, I like pancakes more.
What?
I know, I'm really terrible.
Hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Melville. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right.
Monica?
What is that?
Yeah, we didn't hear about this conversation.
We didn't even know. Is Monica after us too? What the heck?
Yeah.
I should just...
The secret fourth dating option, Monica.
Mm-hmm.
Monica? Monica was right about what? Even the main character was like, hold on, what the fuck? Stop being depressed.
Yeah.
Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
What?
Just stop it. Cured. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how you cure depression.
Hey.
Just works.
Hey, Yuri's got a knife. We will definitely make this work.
I can think of one way to cure this depression.
Yes, if your entire life was a lot shorter, this would go quicker.
Oh god.
I'm just saying.
I didn't know. Alright, Sayori looks away. Put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Melville. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Ooh, this is good. This is good. She said the like word. This is good.
Sayori.
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did that to myself. Melville, I like you so much that I want to die. Wow. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want to hurt you anymore. Slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need most right now. That's what I'm going to give you. Sayori. Alright, this is the choice.
All right.
I love you,
you.
right? Yep. Also, D'Soup says she sounds like a 5-year-old. I don't know if I'd compare this to a 5-year-old, but I think I get what you're saying. I love you.
Huh?
Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, having fun with you every day, it helps me realize that you really are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy.
Melville.
Look at this. Suddenly Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
Melville?
Also, this is the only shot we get of the main character for the entire
I was about
game.
to say, like, our hair looks amazing.
Yeah.
So, but that's it.
Yeah, this is all we get to see. It's self-insert,
really
yo.
okay?
Yeah. Hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again.
I love you, Melville. I want to be with you forever.
Me too. Feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a bit.
What
Monica's
is
like
this?
behind a bush breathing heavily.
Yeah, I know.
Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now. Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Melville.
Well, this isn't a good sign. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Okay. I trust you.
Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess it makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been.
But
Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. We'll go whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, Melville,
Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
Yeah. Don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. I felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you loved me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know, that's what's best for me.
Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality, I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to make a happy future with her. Well, I guess that went about as well as it could have.
I don't know how it could have gone worse. I mean, like, Yuri is in love with us, and she, even though she's a crazy knife-wielding woman, she at least, would not have taken our love as thorns in her.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the only positive part is, since we didn't say we wanted to be friends, I'm pretty sure that would have just ended Sayori. She just would have crumbled and died right on the spot.
Yeah,
so
maybe.
That's about the only positive thing.
Yeah.
So
it's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Oh, look, it's Monica. There she
yeah.
Melville, you're the first one here.
It's just a car.
Thanks for being early. I was wondering why you said that. I'm like, oh yeah, right, Juno.
Yeah.
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we were performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that a day is this important, you'd try a little harder. I'd say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all? You should take a little responsibility for her, Melville. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Yeah, I was behind a bush.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, of course I do.
I'm your stalker.
Yeah.
That's why I've been so busy lately.
Yeah, that's why you can't write a poem for me. It's because I'm always seeing you write them. I'm the club president, after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? Oh wait, what did you say?
Oh yeah, yeah. Monica's just throwing me for a loop this morning.
Yeah, it's been weird. To be fair, when has Monica ever been normal? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure.
I wouldn't be surprised if she had a second leaning pose.
Yeah, so. An inverted leaning pose.
Yeah, I know that would be.
Grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take to the club more seriously. I read that wrong. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my... It just keeps going.
Wow.
Oh, no, but this is actually % get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Well, I like the symbolism. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Melville? What's wrong? Nothing. Hey, did you ever read over Sayori's poem?
Yeah, exactly.
This
is not good.
This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things would be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and that's what I want to give to her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. Gently open the door.
Oh my god, I thought this might happen.
Yeah.
I thought this might happen.
I'm curious, did you even remotely remember, or like, have I shown you this before in any way? Because I honestly forget.
No.
An exception has occurred. Okay, yeah, but that's good. So this is the twist. This is, we'll just let this play out first. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it had always been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can just reset and try something different. I had one chance, and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. Now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 Never.
Wow.
So,
let me get this straight. We got a girlfriend, and she immediately killed herself.
No, welcome to the actual start of Doki Doki Literature Club. So, remember all those choices you made?
Yeah.
None of those actually mattered. That scene plays out no matter who you choose, or no matter what options you choose.
Wow.
Yeah, no matter who you write the poem for, no matter who you show interest in, that scene, or those crucial scenes with Sayori will always play out.
Wow.
That
is horrible.
So now, we get to start Act 2 with
With what?
I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself baking a day, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. Jesus, what was this? Oh, the leg of my chair rubbed up against the PC thing. Oh no, there's a truck outside. Horror games make me nervous. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and I'm idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me.
What in the world is going on?
It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. And meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. Perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there'd be any girls in it anyway. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start the anime club. Melville? Monica? It's like, is that you? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, what was with that entrance? Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... what do you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Yeah, don't mind the glitches. It's just...
Yeah.
It's just a side effect of having a literature club without...
Yeah, I know. It's literally, we broke the world.
Yeah, yeah, we broke the world. I'm sure that's it. Literature. That sounds kind of dull. He's just like, I'm not gonna join, and the game just, the credits roll. Just like, and wouldn't it be nice if we were older? How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members or something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. It's not really that boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? It's like girls like anime? Hey Melville. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I refuse someone
Kill
like Monica?
everyone.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Just like, alright, I have a new goal now since Sayori's dead. Time to kill all you.
Yep, that's exactly it. Like,
Yeah, I'll get every single one of you. Sure, I
we're
guess.
going for Anime Girl next.
Yeah, alright. Sure, I guess I
We're
can check
gonna
it out.
leave Yuri to the end. That's who. Well, Monica's who we really wanted, so we'll just take them all out except Monica.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll be like,
Oh, awesome. You're really sweet, Melville, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go, then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. So I was looking for materials, but I brought back a human sacrifice.
exactly. The bringer of death. The one who's so bad at love that kills everybody.
Yep.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Yeah, sold my soul has a whole different meaning nowadays.
Yeah.
Timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. That's you.
A guest?
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Melville. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls who are all gonna be dead.
Yeah.
So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not.
No, but I will be once you two are dead.
Yeah. That's you.
Natsuki?
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president.
It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears to be comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Melville in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him.
In that case, I should at least make some tea, right?
Yeah, that'd be great. Why don't you come to sit down, Melville? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Yeah, I see Sayori hanging inside. Meanwhile, Melville, Monica, and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Damn it. The light in my room flickered and it scared me. As president of the literature club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Well, it's definitely been exciting.
How can y'all forget Sayori? Don't you remember Sayori?
It's like, who?
The slapper. It's like, Sayori! Sayori! Or gobbledygook.
Oh, try yours. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Especially hard when they keep dying.
I know. I would have to pretend like they never existed.
Not many people survive the process. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new.
The time is truly mightier than the sword. It's killing more people than we even know. High school will be empty by the time this club expands.
Yeah.
Oh.
Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle.
You keep...
Oh, that's me. So I assumed that was Yuri because she popped in.
Yeah.
Keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission.
Yeah, by that I mean we slit
After
their throats.
Doesn't a hot cup of tea help enjoy a good book?
I guess. Don't get yourself intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean, I meant that, you know...
I believe you.
I believe you. Yeah.
Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Melville, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well,
that can change. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, it's fine. What am I saying? Spoke about thinking, after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Yeah, I can really feel the loop right now.
Yeah, no.
As we go through all
I've been reading a lot of horror lately. One's called Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yeah, man, I've read a horror book once. I think it was called the exact same thing.
Yes.
I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Or Sayori's corpse.
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality.
Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. The real horror is often very successful in changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
I don't know. Take a guess. Well,
Does it have horror in the name of
well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give it back! Fine, fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing a level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Yeah, it's like I've never written once in my life. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I've got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone's even.
Well...
I mean, I thought it was a good idea.
Well...
You were wrong.
I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all.
Oh yeah, so I don't know if you remember this, but vice president before was Sayori.
Yes, I know. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members.
Yeah.
Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Melville?
Hold on, there's still one problem. Where the fuck's Sayori?
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Huh? What's that? Now I've reached the most important topic. I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, they all pull out knives.
Yeah, no.
I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But...
I'm sorry, I thought...
The girls exchange glances before Monica turns
How can
back
they
to me.
expect it? Look, in the other reality, just tell them, in the other reality I had cupcakes.
Yeah.
And you have no cupcakes for me here, so there is no way I'm joining this cupcakeless club.
Yeah, God, they should have just constructed a better timeline.
Exactly.
This is like the fucking Zelda timeline right now. Just makes no sense without the cupcakes.
No.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Melville. The thing is, we're forcing you to be here.
Yes.
We don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. If we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I'd feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Melville? Yeah. It could be fun, right? And definitely not depressing?
You really did scare me for a moment.
Oh man, I can't imagine being scared. I mean, if you really just left after this, I would be super pissed. Melville, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You really are. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meetings on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignments. Write a poem to bring the next morning so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Melville, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up within me. Me too, buddy. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll go my own way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Or maybe a fourth one? Who knows? Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will come to me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Natsuki's next.
Oh, yeah, we have a special poem. Would you like to read it?
Yes.
Can you hear me? Except that doesn't really look like an N. It looks like more like an H. Just like, you hear me? Oh God! You hear that laugh?
Okay, so let's kill Natsuki. So let's go for color.
All right. Yeah. Also, we
Let's
still
go
can't write
with
to
anime.
Monica. Hilariously enough, even with one less girl, Monica's still not an option.
Let's go for summer. Let's go for sing. Let's go for marriage.
Marriage.
Let's go for Doki Doki. No, wait, no, that's gotta be next negative now that I know. Let's go for
Pretty sure Doki Doki would be correct.
let's go for Doki Doki.
Yeah.
Let's go for fireworks. Let's go for pink.
It's like pink.
Let's go for silly.
I was looking at suicide, and when I heard the S, I'm like, wait, is he gonna say suicide?
No, let's go for lollipop.
Lollipop, lollipop.
Let's go for awesome.
Awesome. It's like
Let's
totally
go
radical.
let's go for fickle journey. Let's go for embrace.
Embrace. I was you.
Oh, boo.
We still got pleasure.
Cute.
Cute.
Go for flower.
Flower. Flower power.
Let's go for laugh.
Laugh.
Let's go for pleasure.
And there we go. Pleasure. That was say Yuri somehow.
Let's go for bouncy.
Bouncy.
Let's go for hope.
Hope.
Oh, what?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
her
hope.
apparently.
Let's go for rainbow.
Rainbow. Last one.
Let's go for joy.
Joy. Hello.
Oh, wow.
So that has a
That's
random chance of
freaky.
Okay, so I will explain. So there is a chance of certain random events. I'm surprised we got that. I don't remember what the chance is, but that has a random chance of happening in this section of the game every time you complete one of the poems. So that was
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh. Alrighty then.
Alright, hi again, Melville. Yeah, no, so we got lucky with that. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Why would I run away? Oh, shit. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. And, do you notice anything strange about it?
No.
Look at one of the edges of the screen and tell me if you see anything weird.
Look at one of the edges of the screen? You're gonna have to help me here.
Yeah, I'll point it out as it goes on. Back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh, hello.
That's a little freaky. Thanks for keeping your promise, Melville. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Come on, like he deserves any slack. Also, do you see the thing I'm talking about?
I still do not. What edge?
So the screen is slowly zooming in and tilting right now. Come on, like he deserves any slack. If you look at one of the edges of the screen, you'll see things are slowly being enveloped as it zooms in. You already had to be dragged here by Monica, and I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't hear the end of it. Oh, hello. Suki is big mouth for someone who keeps her manga club and literature club room. Me?
Oh, wow.
Alright, well, yeah, that's fine. This is normal. And Suki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga, and Monica finds herself stuck between the foreground and, well, the foreground.
Yes.
Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Melvin. That's you.
Well, make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Yeah, I feel like my comfort is really being catered to right now.
Yes.
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
Anyway. Now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking a book to read.
Well, can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so I'm stuck here whether I like it or not.
Yes.
So it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask.
Wait. I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
No, it's not that, Yuri. I just want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
Nah, I'd rather not. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically took the book. That's you?
Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Okay, now we're back to normal.
Yes.
Yeah. Now everyone is settled in. I expect Monica to tick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. Yeah, so now we get to see the Natsuki, scenes if we write her poems, so this will be cool.
Yeah.
I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Fucking man. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. I've seen manga.
Yeah.
You read
I
manga,
know
right?
manga. This is not manga.
Yeah, you're right. It's a visual novel.
Yes.
Sometimes manga is one of those things you can't really admit you're really into unless you figure out where the other person stands. How'd you know that anyway? It's not like I'd mentioned it yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah. I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? He pulls up a mirror to his face. There's just a manga written across
Manga
it.
written.
Yeah, it's
I
like, oh.
read manga.
It's like, oh shit, I was pranked. Dicker pranked. I see. There's a long volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the bookshelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. It's probably terrible. That probably means it's either out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points at the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I just thought it might be terrible. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Melville. Don't judge. In fact.
Oh, wow, that was something.
Yeah, man, really inspiring. Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. I can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's just easier to be closer together like this. Oh, no, Melville said that. Don't just say that, me. It's like, God, what am I saying? Words. You'll make me feel weird about it. Tsuki crosses her arm and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I could say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. Yeah. It's like, I mean, at this stage in the game, I would be a little concerned about sitting next to anyone here.
Exactly. You're going to disappear.
Yeah, you're gonna die, and then we're gonna forget you. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, has it been or how long has it been since I read the beginning? I kept misreading on my head. You don't want to go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. Yeah, it's like I'm reading while I'm watching you read. Yeah, if you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. Hey, you know what I mean? You don't? It's not... Well, I really want to know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? That you totally have? Definitely, 100% have friends? Can you not rub it in? I remember seeing Girls make a joke here where they're like, oh, you don't have any manga. It's like, why don't you
Huh.
get some so you can share it with all the friends you have? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could never get any friends, get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. It's like silly. It's like silly friends. Manga's for kids.
Yeah.
Can't even bring up about them being all like, still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who won't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I'm very much a loser.
Yeah.
Wait, which part? All of it? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Yeah, we're just gonna...
That's fucked up.
Yeah, we're gonna ignore that last bit of dialogue. It was written all weird, so you know.
Oh, wow.
It's not... I don't think it's canon.
I hope not.
It's fake canon. It's at least safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Well, enjoying is a strong word.
I feel like someone's missing
Yeah.
in my life.
It's like I'd be enjoying this a lot more if there was like, you know, like a girl with kind of like strawberry-ish hair and a ribbon and a single bow on her head here, but you know, I've never met anyone like that. So, jeez, that's enough. You gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. It's been 12 months.
Yes.
Suki is strangely quiet now. Glance over at her. It
She was asleep.
looks like she started to fall asleep. Oh, hey, it's you. It's you.
We've literally bored her to sleep.
Nah.
That's what we've done.
No, this is just like you. Like I'm showing you a video and you're just exhausted.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's really strange.
Uh-huh.
Looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki? Yeah? Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Oh, hello. That seems perfect. Oh, jeez. That seemed perfectly normal.
That's totally normal.
Also, I said oh, jeez instinctually, but that was what Monica said. Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears it off the wrapper. It's only got to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Melville. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now? Yeah, so something about the second half is that, like, it quote-unquote reveals some more about the characters for... I'm not sure how much it gets touched into, but it basically just, like, tries implying that, Natsuki is, like, malnourished.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so she, like, passes.
Oh, with the dad like that at home, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's share it with Natsuki.
Yeah, let's go Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair I shared mine for first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, you're really bad. Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving my opinion. Yeah? Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Ugh. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel more comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I'd be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem, make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. You went up and ruined it. I hope you're happy. I am, extremely.
I am, because you're going to die.
Yeah, your suffering makes me happy. Just like.
Yeah. Yeah. You will join her ranks soon enough.
So, in other words,
Either
you're saying
that or
you
you'll
liked
become
it?
vice president, and either way, you'll be dead.
Yeah. It's like, Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. I mean, yeah, I feel like Monica might have played a role in Sayori's death, so I wouldn't be surprised if Yuri
they
would
were
be the next to
talking.
go.
Yeah, they were talking. She knew everything, and she knew a lot. And
also Sayori was like forget what Monica said or whatever, or maybe what Monica said was true. We never really learned about that. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go around announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure he never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it's a win or a loss if she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Oh, so this is the same poem. I'm not gonna reread this. Yeah, told you they weren't gonna like it. I liked it. What? Just be honest. I am. Are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because you're dumb. Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. It's like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the ever nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight in the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then we made it fall flat on its face. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? Yeah.
Let's go for Yuri.
Okay, also, we have hit 2 hours, so I was thinking we should go until until we get to the next poem writing bit, maybe, if that was okay with you.
Well, yeah, let's at least get through all of them reading our poems.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we can go from there. So I think we might be talking about the same time.
Okay.
So
Yuri stares at the poem. Minute passes, more than enough for her to finish reading.
Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself. I know you hate it.
I'm not... I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad?
No.
It's terrible.
Don't... did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. Couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognized in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate.
No, it's still you.
Oh, sorry. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit it, the two words together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone. She sounds almost like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. It's not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Oh, sorry. I might take some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback.
I have gotten very valuable feedback so far, like, nothing and then nothing.
Yes. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I should talk to people all the time.
Exactly.
I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Or to... Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Oh, please do.
You distracted at the moment?
Yes. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I think this is... Is this a different one? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. And the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I don't remember if that was different.
I don't know if it was. I think it was the same. I'm sorry I have such trouble with handwriting.
What? No. I wasn't thinking that at all. It's like, it looks like chicken scratch.
But it took you a long time to read.
Yeah, it's because you wrote it in pig Latin.
Exactly, because you wrote it all sideways.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Oh. Hey. That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. I think. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. That's you. You're up.
Oh. It wasn't too short?
You still up?
Oh, no, I'm just rubbing my eyes.
Oh, okay.
I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Yeah. Next time, we'll make sure to write a poem to shove down your throat.
Yes.
Are you into Ghost, Yuri?
Huh? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Melville.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets are often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
Sounds like my life. I mean, that's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy you think that. Just remember that it wouldn't be long before you pick up these things, too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe. Guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Alright, last person to show the poem to. Yeah, I forgot how long
You
these
get to work,
conversations...
Monica.
Yeah. I forget how long these conversations go on for. Because I was like... Well, when I was talking about a good stopping point, I was like, oh yeah, like, I don't think this day will go on for much longer, so we could probably get to, like, up to the point where we'd be writing a poem, but I think stopping it after we share the poems would probably be better.
Yeah, I think so.
Hi, Melville. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, I should probably show you the ropes. Sorry. If you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to brighten things up, okay? Alright.
Noose tying. Can we figure out how to do noose tying?
Yeah, so we have a very specific class on that.
Yeah.
Keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Melville. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Melville. Really? You didn't even read it. It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if that detail would have been there in the first run. Or like in the first go around.
Why? Well, why wouldn't it have been?
Because I don't think the thing of her being malnourished ever comes up in the first go around, because things are a lot more like lighthearted in that go. At the very least, things don't really get darker until the later days. Like the conversations like that never come up on day 2. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. Yeah. Okay. So
that's pretty...
They do get more into it.
bad.
But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because of her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescence growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know. That's a fucked up way of putting that. Sorry, I'm just trying to look on the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
Oh, not really.
Yeah, it's like, no, fuck you, Monica.
Dark stuff. Yeah, exactly.
Sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read then. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scribbling plays tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. That one was definitely different.
Yeah, that was definitely different.
So, what do you think? It's very free form, if that's what you call it. Almost like it has a will of its own.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think the AI is taking over.
Yeah. It's like the poem's a supercomputer, a neural net processor, a learning computer. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. And when performed out loud, it can be really powerful. But what was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I don't know. I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's like I realized, yeah, after realizing that your best friend hangs herself, you know, kind of changes a lot.
Yep.
Kind of
You
nervous.
say that again.
Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you've been in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand around, go with the flow. That's my advice. Thanks for listening. Alright, so that was the same. Oh shit. We got another random chance.
Yeah, let's do it.
Look at one of the posters in the background. You notice anything?
No, what?
It's Sayori. Look. See up against the wall next to the closet?
What do you mean it's Sayori?
Look, so look at the closet in the back of the room, and then look at the sign to the left of it.
Oh wow, you're right. Okay, I see it now.
In any case, that's the poems that finished up, and we get to save at this level. Oh yeah, also our saves are gone. Forgot to mention that. Yeah, but we get to leave off of this lovely screenshot. All right.
Well, that was wonderful. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. So we're like, I think we're about like halfway through the game at this point. So we're getting somewhere.
All right. Yeah, I did not expect Sayori to die, but then when she didn't answer, I was afraid of it. But yeah, it turned out that she did.
She's still glitched like this. In that case, yeah, that'll wrap it up for this stream. Thank you so much to whoever watched the stream. Thanks so much to Soup1 for the follow. We'll be playing more of this when we get the opportunity. Hopefully next week, but we'll see how things go. Yeah, have a good rest of your time. Hold on, this went full screen. Okay, have a good rest of your time. Goodbye.